can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is down 12% over the last 1 week. It has lost 16% of its value over the last 1 month. The altcoin market is taking a beating over the last 7 days. Fear has returned back to the cryptocurrency market. We're no longer in an altcoin season. How low will Ethereum Classic go in the coming days and the coming weeks? Should we be accumulating more? What are the key support levels to watch out for? In this video, we'll look at Ethereum Classic's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. Market participants are scared. Market participants are afraid. Maybe Altseason is not going to come. We're going to look at Ethereum's valuation against Ethereum Classic's valuation against Ethereum. We'll also look at Ethereum Classic's market cap, which sits at the $2.7 billion level. If we see a reversal in price action and all coins start pumping, how high can Ethereum Classic go in the coming days and the coming weeks? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Ethereum Classic currently trades around $18 with a fully diluted market cap of $3.82 billion. Ethereum Classic's all-time high happened on the 6th of May 2021. We saw Ethereum Classic trading for as high as $176. Right now, Ethereum Classic is down 89% from its all-time highs. Which is $1 million question: how high can Ethereum Classic go in the coming days and the coming weeks? We heard that Altseason was in the market. Where is the Altseason? Is the Altseason in this room with us right now? I don't believe the Altseason is in this room with us right now. But guys, one thing is sure: the market cycle doesn't end when we're dumping to Goblin Town. The market cycle doesn't end when there's fear in the cryptocurrency market. So it's either the cycle is over, either the top has come in some few weeks ago, or there's still some pump in the nearest future. And I tend to believe, I want to be optimistic, that there's going to be some pump in the nearest future. Volatility is not your enemy here, it's your friend. With all the chaos in the cryptocurrency market, just look at the chart and just look at only the charts. You can see the Ethereum Classic is just up 30% over the last 77 days. And in the altcoin market, that's just a random day. The altcoin market is very, very volatile. If you want to get those big gains, you have to smug those huge losses. If you look at Ethereum Classic's price history, there have never been a time when we saw huge pumps to the moon without huge dumps to Goblin Town. Before Ethereum Classic gave us that wonderful pump in 2016, there was a 79% dump to Goblin Town. But if you were scared and you sold out, what do you miss after that dump? Was a huge pump to the moon. You missed a 6,000% pump to the moon. I have a saying that has worked true and true over the years for me, guys. After the dump comes the pump. After the pump comes the dump. When you're in a pump, when you're going straight in a straight line, when it looks like nothing can go wrong, that's when you should be scared. That's when you should be afraid. But when we're dumping to Goblin Town, that's when you should be accumulating. That's when you want to buy these tokens for some cheap value. The game you are playing here, guys, is a game of patience. It's a game of buying as low as possible and selling as high as possible. You want to buy when there's fear in the cryptocurrency market. And when greed returns back to the market, you want to sell for some sweet profit. And right now, there's fear in the market. But guys, if you take a look at what market participants do anytime we're going parabolic, they get irrational, they start buying, they get emotional. But just before they get irrational and emotional, there's always fear in the market. There's vibes that the party is over, there's no way we're pumping to the moon. We saw that for Ethereum Classic in 2021. In February, there was a huge dump in the market. Bitcoin dumped. Ethereum Classic lost 40% of its value in the last 2 weeks. Market participants were sure that it was all over. But guys, that was the precursor to the biggest pump we saw in that 2021, because we saw Ethereum Classic go from $9 straight to as high as $176, more than a 1,800% move in the last 70 days of the bull market. So the final phase of the bull market is where most of the gains are made. We saw Ethereum Classic spending more than 434 days, just going up 300%. And in the last 77 days of the bull market, we saw it rallying up by more than 1,800%. So you don't want to feed the altcoin market, more especially you don't want to feed Ethereum Classic. In the next few days, guys, I will not be shocked to see Ethereum Classic busting out of this range. The range still stays around the $39 to the $40 level. You need to see Ethereum Classic blasting above it. If not, Ethereum Classic is just repeating the same thing we have seen over the last few years. Trade to as high as $40, get rejected. Dump to as low as $13, get rejected. Pump back to as high as $40. At some point in time, Ethereum Classic is going to break out of this trend. Hopefully, we don't break out of this trend to the downside. Hopefully, we'll break out of this trend to the upside. But one thing is sure, market participants are going to be always wrong at the extreme. At the extreme low, they will be fearing the cryptocurrency market. As the extreme high, there will be greed in the cryptocurrency market, and the mantra is to buy as low as possible, to buy when there's fear in the cryptocurrency market, to sell as high as possible, to sell when there's greed in the cryptocurrency market. And right now, there's fear. Even though Bitcoin trades above $109,000, even though Ethereum trades above $3,900, market participants are scared. We've seen sentiment in the cryptocurrency market go from fear, from extreme greed. On the 14th of August, 2025, right now the market is in fear. Right now the market is in pandemonium. But never say never. The altcoins always come back at some point in time in the nearest future. I don't think we're going straight to zero. The market doesn't dump in a straight line. The same way we're pumping to the moon, I don't think we're going to pump in a straight line. There's going to be a lot of hiccups along the way. If you look at Ethereum Classic's performance against Ethereum, we've been dumping to Goblin Town. We've seen Ethereum Classic even set new all-time lows against Ethereum. But guys, if you go back to February of 2021, the example I showed you guys earlier on the US dollar price chart of Ethereum Classic versus the US dollar, we have seen Ethereum Classic be dumping to Goblin Town, looked like everything was over. And when market participants were selling, thinking this time is not different, this time is over, then we saw that crazy pump that ended the cycle. We saw Ethereum Classic outperforming Ethereum by more than 800% in 78 days. I don't believe this time is different. I believe history doesn't repeat itself exactly, but it does rhyme. And right now, Ethereum Classic has the new all-time low. I will not be shocked if we see Ethereum Classic outperforming Ethereum over the next few days and the next few weeks. A 200 to a 500% pump is possible, and knowing how volatile the altcoin markets can be, that pump can happen in the twinkle of an eye. For Ethereum Classic's market cap, the line in the stand still sits at the $6 billion level. We have not rallied above the $6 billion region since 2022. I expect to see Ethereum Classic give us a crazy pump. Right now, a lot of market participants are still shorting Ethereum Classic. They're still shorting a lot of altcoins, believing the cycle is over, the game is over, we'll start dumping to Goblin Town. And I believe the final phase of the market cycle, when we head back to altcoin season, will catch a lot of market participants off guard. We can see Ethereum Classic heading back to the $10 billion level, but that will require us to pump by 269% from where we're currently trading. To continue pumping higher than that, Ethereum Classic will easily get to as high as $18 billion. That will be a 566% pump from where we're currently trading. Sentiment right now is not good in the cryptocurrency market, but if you want to get some Ethereum Classics for yourself, you can get some Ethereum Classic tokens on Binance, on Bybit, on Coinbase Exchange, on Upbit, on OKX, and guys, anywhere you get your popular altcoins, you can get some Ethereum Classic tokens right there. We're not hitting Altseason. We saw some few days of Altseason in 2025. The Altseason was very, very underwhelming. But remember, guys, we can still easily head back to altcoin season. Bitcoin is not really doing well against the altcoin market. Bitcoin is just up 2.2% over the last 90 days with all the hype in the cryptocurrency market. Even the altcoins that Bitcoin is outperforming could easily just pump aggressively in the twinkle of an eye. Pepe could move up 10% in one day. Ton could move up 10% in one day. ICP could move up 20% in one day. I will not be shocked. All coins are outperforming Bitcoin. Yes, we're closer to the end than we are to the start of the market cycle. In the next few days, in the next few weeks, I believe the market will be coming to an end. A lot of market participants are positive that October and Q4 will be very, very bullish for the cryptocurrency market, guys. I will not be shocked if we pump to the middle of October and we start that big dump to Goblin Town. Right now, Bitcoin dominance sits at 58.92%. I'll be expecting a decline in Bitcoin dominance, maybe to as low as 50%. And a decline in Bitcoin dominance is always good for the altcoin market. A decline in Bitcoin dominance will send the altcoins going parabolic. So guys, drop it out in the comment section. Do you believe Ethereum Classic will continue dumping? Is the cycle over? Should we be buying the dip? Are you buying the dip right now? If you're buying the dip, if you start pumping to the moon, where will you be selling for some sweet profit? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.